Welcome to the heart of Paris, where romance and grandeur converge. And standing tall amidst this enchanting cityscape is the world-renowned symbol of France, the magnificent Eiffel Tower. Join us on a captivating journey as we explore the rich history, architectural marvels, and cultural significance of this iconic landmark. Who built the Eiffel Tower? Émile Nouguier, Maurice Coeclin, and Stephen Sylvester, who were all employed by Eiffel and Company, conceived the building of the Eiffel Tower, which went on to become one of the most well-known tourist attractions. The engineer Gustave Eiffel, who was initially hesitant to start the project, subsequently turned out to be one of its strongest advocates and purchased the patent. When did the Eiffel Tower's construction start? The tower was built over the course of 2 years, starting on January 28, 1887. The construction of the Parisian landmark was mostly the responsibility of architect Sylvester, but it also involved approximately 50 engineers, 121 construction workers, and 100 ironworkers. Only one worker perished throughout the entire construction of the Eiffel Tower. Numerous thousands of drawings were produced during the construction of the majestic tower. The completed parts were then brought to the location, shaped, and assembled. During the assembly process, if the component pieces did not match, they were returned to the factory for alterations. The construction of the tower required a total of 18,038 components, which were held together by 2.5 million rivets. Thanks to a Romanian engineer, work on the Eiffel Tower's construction could continue. Unknown to many is the fact that without the assistance of Romanian engineer Gheorghe Panculescu, who had been recommended by renowned author Vasile Alexandri, the construction of the complete tower structure would have taken more than 2 years. Panculescu's approach of installing the sleeper rail outside the railway space revolutionized metal constructions. According to a publication titled Communication sur les travaux de la tour de 300 meters, the tower was constructed with a technology developed by Gheorghe Panculescu. Using this approach, metal subassemblies were built on the ground and then mounted on top. Despite the fact that the original completion date was approximately 5 years away, engineer Gheorghe Panculescu finished the contracted work in less than a year. The height of the Eiffel Tower. Absent the antenna at the top, which raises the tower's height by 20 meters, the Eiffel Tower stands at a height of 320 meters. When it was constructed, it was regarded as the tallest building in the world and weighs approximately 10,100 tons. Due to the annual expansion and contraction of the metal alloy, the height of the Eiffel Tower fluctuates by a few centimeters, about 4 centimeters, but it always returns to its original height. How many steps are there in the Eiffel Tower? The Eiffel Tower has a total of 1,710 steps that lead up to the summit, which is equivalent to climbing more than 100 stories in a building. For its lighting, the tower utilizes 36 projectors, sodium lamps, along with an additional 20,000 light bulbs, 5,000 on each side of the tower. There are also approximately 40 kilometers of power lines that supply the installation. Every hour, the light bulbs are turned on for 5 minutes. What the Eiffel Tower is inscribed with. There is a popular myth that the Eiffel Tower's plaques read, "Made in Resita, Romania," but that is not true. The actual inscription on the plaques of the Eiffel Tower reads, Forges Etusines de Pompey Fould Dupont Fournisseur des Fées de la Tour, which refers to the manufacturers of the tower's iron components. There is no historical evidence to support the claim that all of the tower's components were made in Resita, Romania. The Eiffel Tower was originally built as a temporary structure for the 1889 Paris Exposition, World's Fair. It was intended to showcase French engineering prowess and celebrate the centennial of the French Revolution. Initially, there were plans to dismantle the tower after 20 years, but it was repurposed as a radio transmission tower. Due to its usefulness as a communication antenna, especially during World War I, the decision was made to keep the Eiffel Tower standing. Today, it serves as an iconic symbol of Paris and a major tourist attraction. Franz Reichelt, an Austrian-born inventor and tailor, tragically died while attempting to test a parachute of his own design by jumping from the Eiffel Tower on February 4, 1912. Despite some concerns and attempts to dissuade him, Reichelt proceeded with his plan. Unfortunately, the parachute failed to deploy properly, and he fell to his death. This incident serves as a tragic reminder of the risks involved in experimental inventions and the importance of safety precautions. The final construction cost of the Eiffel Tower amounted to approximately 7.8 million francs at the time. The tower's foundation extends more than 30 meters deep into the ground to ensure stability and support for the massive structure. The depth of the foundation was a crucial engineering consideration to ensure the tower's structural integrity and prevent it from sinking into the ground. The Eiffel Tower is designed to flex and sway slightly in response to wind loads. It can move 15 to 20 centimeters, 6 to 8 inches, in any direction depending on the strength of the wind. However, this movement is usually not noticeable to the naked eye, and visitors to the tower generally do not perceive any significant swaying or motion while inside. The tower's design and construction take into account these movements to ensure its stability and safety. As we conclude our journey, we are reminded of the timeless allure and enduring legacy of the Eiffel Tower. It stands tall as a testament to human vision, engineering marvels, and the power of cultural icons. So, the next time you find yourself beneath its towering presence, take a moment to marvel at its eternal splendor.